Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Dead Cells, the Baguette update. We won our last run, and I mean, there were some harrowing moments, but for the most part, it was actually relatively easy. Get that mouse pointer off of the screen, dude. We're gonna go back to where we were in Dead Cells, which was 2 levels of difficulty up. Oh no. Spartan Sandal Lightning Bolt. Just wanted... Oh, dude. That was terrible. I know we can't heal after the first level on this. I just wanted to make sure we killed the dude who had the scroll. So we should be doing lightning bolt damage. Now, at the risk... I feel like I owe you an obligation to just inform you of what... It's so friggin' loud. Oh my god. I owe you an explanation of what this run is going to look like. So, you know, in all likelihood, I would definitely expect... I'm very tempted to reroll early, to be honest. I don't really want to take a cursed sword. I don't really want to take either of those. I'm just going to cut my losses. In all likelihood, we are probably going to roll some kind of tactics build, because it's been working out consistently for us in the past. Dude, we should maybe go back and buy a sword or a whip or something. Just trying to see where the scroll might be. So if you're coming into this episode and you're like, oh boy, I can't wait to see NL finally do a survival build, do not get your hopes up. And by the way, I'm not grabbing that because I'm worried about our timing here. Oh boy, I'm really excited to see NL try a brutality build. Well... literally possible. And I mean, I'm not against a survival build, except insofar as I've never done one before. You know, we do have a... I mean, this is a build that, as of right now, is better suited for... Help. Oh, that's what we want right there. It's better suited for tactics than anything else, but that can change. Why is it better suited towards tactics? Because everything else in the... You know, our primary was not that good. Our secondary was slightly better, and then we had skills. So, you know what? I'm going to commit fairly early to tactics. Don't look too much into it. It's just a couple of levels. Hold to inflict critical hits. I think I'm going to keep the balance blade. And we're going to add the fire torrent as like an alternative option. Okay, so there's the Promenade of the Condemned. If we bring a key to the ramparts, we might be able to make something sweet happen there, but I'm really sticking to the sewers path, and you know, it's convenient. I always have an excuse for you, but the excuse here is real simple. Stop. Gavin, why did you do that? Get me out of here. I don't think I missed a scroll. I think that scroll just belonged to that enemy that we killed. And I don't think we can heal here, so we want to be a little on the careful side for sure. But my excuse right now is, you know, we're on a higher level of difficulty. Oh, we can reforge as well. Very cheaply as well. That's awesome. Okay. Well, obviously, like, upgrade the quality. Toxic Cloud. We can't upgrade the quality on everything. We can upgrade the quality on this really easily. Plus 100% damage taken. Fantastic. 100% damage to a burning target. Already loving it. Shoots an arrow. 175% damage on a frozen target. No, 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 no. We need to reforge the modifiers on this. Sure, why not? That seems fine to me. And then you bring me back once in the event of a premature death. This thing's broken for now, so we're going to heal up. So what did I do? Well, by using that Magician's Assistant, thank you for the subscription, by the way. You've snuck your way into a video here. No, go down, you fool. He's done it. We've gotten our way into a fire synergy. And upgraded the quality of our stuff right now. We're going to go for a little bit of extra HP. Just keep ourselves balanced for the time being, simply because we don't know what the rest of the run stores for us. We don't yet have a purple primary weapon. So as of right now, and remember, we are trying to make good time here. As of right now, Deck seems, and by deck, you know, you gotta cut me some slack. I just finished playing a Slay the Spire daily. Oh, God. By deck, I mean run. Just trying to piece together a little synergy of some repute. Not of some refuse. That would be, you know, the synergies in the first 20 episodes or something like that. But after that, we've really come together. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Yeah, I know, like, we've been not really deviating from our standard playstyle, but the reason for that is because we have extra difficulty in the game right now. So there is something new. I like to keep almost everything static and then change one thing, and we can evaluate how that change has impacted things. And here, what we're changing is the difficulty. We're on a new difficulty level. 2 boss cells. I think we almost... I'm going to go check up here real quick. I think we almost won our first 2 boss cells game. Don't want to sound like needlessly cocky, but I thought that that was indeed the case. Oh, I love it. I forgot we get treasure out of every single one of these now. I'll do it. We haven't had a cursed chest in a video or two, so let's go for this here. And it's a balanced blade. Colorless. I love it. Does give us extra damage taken. Oh my god, it gives us so much extra damage taken. I don't think I can take it. I hate to do that, trust me. I mean, I'm happy with the scroll, of course, but I really, like, genuinely don't think I can roll that. It's just too dangerous. The fact that it is 2 damage plus modifiers. Remember, like, you know, they synergize in the positive direction, but they also synergize in the negative direction. And all I mean by that is, you know, if you think about it this way, plus 10% HP followed by plus 10% HP, that's more than actually getting plus 20% HP by a little bit, right? Now imagine that in the opposite direction. And all I mean by that is, you know, you take more damage, generates a shield when used. I'm happy with our equipment right now. We got fire synergies, even if we're not using them prodigiously. You know, you take more damage when X happens, and then you take more damage in general. Yeah, watch out for the poison. In fact, don't even watch out for the poison. Just get the heck out of town if you can. Can't. Okay, it's the wall running that's gonna destroy me. 2 more enemies. Don't need to kill that one. There is equipment up there. Just 1 enemy, please. Or 2 enemies. I'll accept 2 enemies. And we're gonna make it. Okay. Everything is coming up roses. Doing actually very well on scrolls. And feeling good. Not feeling great about our equipment, but we got a long, long way to go before that's actually like an issue of any kind of importance. Extra damage on a poison target, you know, something to be said. For right now, I definitely want to visit all these equipment options and sell them all, because we spent a lot of money, actually. We re-rolled a shop on the first floor, and, you know, reworked pretty much everything in the miniature forge. New forge is super cool. I'm a big fan. You guys are right, like I said. Should have moved to the baguette update a long time ago. Not colorless. Powerful grenade. just a grenade that's powerful. There we go. We're gonna take the broadsword. I don't love it, and I'll definitely be looking forward to getting rid of it. We could break that door and get the equipment to sell, but we become cursed, and honestly, to become cursed just to pick up a little bit of extra gold seems very backwards to me. Purple. Causes bleeding, ammo +3, throwing knife 3+. Automatically targets the nearest enemy. DPS is so low. If it was a function, like if it even had like 200, what are we at right now for our other DPS? Yeah, okay, I'll tell you, if it even had 100 DPS, I'd probably come a little closer to consider it. But at like 40 DPS, absolutely not. It's just nonsensical. Pretty bad. I don't want to be in this pit of extreme despair. We've done well with no heals, though. Just get yourself out of this bucket of syrup. That was a little dangerous. Okay, what do you got for me? An ice grenade, a fire turret. Because fire turrets scale with purple, I'm definitely going to do a sale here. And we're hurting for cash. Okay, now all of a sudden, gold doesn't strike me as being such a needless resource, does it? I think we should heal up. We do get more heals after this level. I think we get them every other level. Stop. Extra damage against a burning target. Not bad, but not nearly good enough to write home about. Next thing we're going to get, I mean, you know the drill. At this point, we have a formula. We're sticking to it, and it seems to work. We're looking for cooldown reduction next. Shield. Might work, but I found literally what I just said. Found a deck or a build that works. I'm willing to kind of ride this until it stops seeming like the most important way forward, or until it becomes so easy that we're like, we have to willfully mix it up. We did skip. No, we did go there now that I think about it. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. And are we good on time? Yeah, we have like a minute and a half. So we'll sprint to get to where we want to go, but mostly I'm concerned about gold right now. We want to reforge modifiers? I'm going to say no. I think save your gold for now. And next thing we're going to take, plus 30% HP is also good, but give me efficiency right now. Except grenades! Oh my god, I didn't notice they changed that. So, I guess grenades were overpowered with that kind of cooldown. I mean, they would get pretty low, so I understand it. Pause for a second, I got an itchy back. There we go. Oh, nothing better than a good back scratch. The only thing better than a good back scratch is when you don't have to scratch it yourself. You get somebody to scratch your back for you. But you know what? A little self-back scratch in a time of great personal need. Nothing wrong with that either. That should not be our door. I will return, but first. Okay. Compared to the last run, I'm definitely... oh, this thing only has one scroll now. I'm definitely underpowered, or underpowered has a certain connotation. I'm less powerful than I was the last time we came around here. We had like turret, oh, we had double death orb by then? I think we might have had double death orb by then. So we got a little ways to go in terms of making up that gap. Ah, I forgot this guy exists now. Being able to just do anything to him is pretty impressive, honestly. We have an elite. An elite can give us an amulet. This guy's got to go first. Actually, like, it kind of sucks up here. Run. I think he's basically dead. He's literally dead. Amulet? Amulet? Not amulet, dude. Why would I ever want Spartan sandals? You think I look like Gerard Butler? I don't want your Spartan sandals, okay? They're no good. No birds. No birds. Now I'm gonna ignore the fact that I continually seem to be talking about having the same build over and over. I know I sell some things sight unseen. Wait a minute, did I not heal? Maybe we didn't have the opportunity to heal ourselves. I'm gonna give my brain the benefit of the doubt. So I am a little light on the HP side here. If I literally just forgot to heal, then that's, I mean, unforgivable. Looks like we can get up to the top here, actually. Ow! Please stay away from me. I need to heal, but I do not want to. Maybe you can't. It looks like you can. There's nothing up there. Okay, maybe it's just... You ever have situations like that? Your video game IQ starts to get ahead of yourself? I don't know what I vaporized there, but... pretty happy with the way it turned out. More scrolls! I demand them. Peeping the map to see if we got any. But yeah, that's what I was going to say is that, you know, for a long time we got the crap kicked out of us in Dead Cells, so I'm really happy, actually, to be in this kind of situation now, where at least I have one methodology that appears to work. And, you know, maybe it's a little easy, maybe it's a little cheesy. I don't think it's a little sleazy. What's interesting is now I look at this equipment and I don't love it, but I have to think, like, you know, what I'm looking for right now is basically, I mean, a frantic sword would be perfect. I would also accept, you know, from a boss we should get a colorless option. And now, a colorless weapon, and I mean, and it could be a primary, which would be appropriate for us, but we should kind of, I think, as a result of the change to the Forge, be more looking for the equipment that we like to use, and then we can spend our hard-earned gold to kind of turn it into something of a higher quality later. You know, if we really love, like Frost Blast, for example, even if we find a low-level Frost Blast, we should just hold it until we can upgrade it to the highest level possible, I think. This guy's trying to abuse his hitbox. Just looking for scrolls we might have missed. Doesn't appear so. I was actually kind of hoping for more curse chests, but sure, just another option to sell. Now, I want more curse chests because pretty easily, just by like 2-tapping the right and left trigger here, we're getting most of our kills. And if the 2-tap doesn't work, pretty much what we do is go over top of the enemy and hold down the Y button until they evaporate from this mortal coil. See no enemies. Or no scrolls, I should say. So yeah, I don't think we're under-equipped to take on the boss. And I don't think we're even close to missing the timed door from the boss fight. But I feel like we're just a little bit less powerful than last time, and that's what's giving me pause right now. But I think it's honestly pretty much 100% because our primary weapon doesn't scale with our primary stat. You know, whatever you put on your X weapon, at least for me, tends to be your most powerful option, so to have nothing there is like, it's a bummer, dude. Did I miss door 1? I definitely went in door 2. Maybe there is no door 1 on later levels. Nothing, huh? Like, even there, I have to be honest, I'm not particularly impressed with the damage we're doing. Oh, I thought we almost whiffed on that one big time. But I think we're doing okay. A little phaser, a little secret zone, a little extra gold for us. Enough gold for us to come back with a full run next time, as long as we never spend any more. So I think we're just going to fight the boss in our present situation, and then we'll do our Forge rework if we get, like, colorless equipment that we want to see in the future. We're already set on mutations. This door is locked. What do you mean this door is locked? Do I need to spend my cells before I go through that one? That can't be true. We might as well take Symmetrical Lance. Just see what it's like. Oh my god, it's the King's Hand's weapon. That's cool. Am I losing my freaking mind? How do I open this? Wait, did I not take a third mutation? I haven't taken a third mutation. Okay, that's completely my mistake. Luckily, we figured that out. Give me 30% HP. We only spent 2 cells. There we go. We still have no heals? Now that's starting to get to the point where I'm a little afraid. Especially because our ceiling turret is our best damage dealer, and it's going to do nothing for us here. So, the Concierge. Didn't even notice he's not called the Unfinished One anymore. Okay, that's how we melt him. Can't really afford to be taking that kind of damage. gonna be very slow going. I'm gonna level with you. I think we might die against this guy. The last time we did this, did we really not get any heals for, like, ever? Or is that maybe a baguette update change? Because if so, I mean, it definitely changes the way you play the game. I probably, if I had known this, I'm not blaming the game, you know, it's just something you gotta learn the hard way, I guess. I would have gone back and spent a decent chunk of gold on food, I think. But for now, I'm just, like, focusing as hard as I can. I guess I probably won't die, but let's not get too cocky about it. The reason I think I probably won't die is because, well, first off, we fought him 30,000 times in our life, but then secondarily, I'm like, well, we're gonna come back to life if we die once, and he's getting pretty low. Ooh. Well, that was only 200 HP. Like, all things considered, it's not that bad. Alright, that was scary. I swear to God, dude. Spartan's handles. They're colorless. I mean, 939 DPS. Ah, but we take damage, so we really can't do it. We gotta recycle them. Dude, that's horrendous. It's actually terrible. I wouldn't say no hope for the future of this run, because I think that's a little unrealistic. Well, still 5% of items, but we're working on it. And we're gonna get more cells here as well. I do think our build is not nearly as strong as our last one, and we're gonna... Let's go! 10% of the items found will be of plus quality. I'm in. Restores 1 health flask charge. Okay, so, the baguette update is really not messing about. I think we're understated and definitely in a terrible spot. You know what I'll say about this that I think many people are going to enjoy hearing from me? This is definitely a case, and now I'm definitely getting gold. This is definitely a case where I'm looking at it and going, you know what? Maybe survival is the most important thing. Maybe that's what we want to do here. For now, I don't know. I'm going to take green because of the fact that I think we need HP more than we need extra damage right now. This floor, I think, is almost do or die territory. I think we need... ideally, I would like to replace, like... I mean, I don't want to be greedy, but the way I'm going to say this, there's kind of no way not to be greedy. I want to replace basically every piece of equipment I have. Dude, the symmetrical lance is kind of fun. Hey! Okay, I have an idea. Give me the marksman bow and replace the symmetrical lance. It's already better on DPS. And I know I just said the symmetrical lance was fun to use. Like, the hitbox on it was crazy. We have nothing now that does fast attacks. So we... Oh my god. We really, really, really have to be careful. But I'm thinking this is like one plausible way forward. Extra damage on a burning target. But does extra damage to us as well. I do think we have to sell it. Like the barnacle, it's also giving us stats ups, so it's very hard to say no to that right now. Yep, okay, so I am eating it to an extreme degree. I keep trying to use my bow as if it's quick, but it is not quick. This will be one. We're able to pull out some kind of victory here. I'm starting to get to the point where I would be very, very surprised. You know that, you know, there's a food store, there's a chance for us to come back to life. Well, not a chance, there's a guarantee that we'll come back to life. Just making sure we didn't miss anything. For now, though, like, things are looking real dire. Now, there may have been times when I wish that Dead Cells runs were a little bit shorter, but not like this. This is very scary. So this is our path forward. By the way, we have piercing shots on our bow. So I'm really... No. Dropping the ball. No, NL, haven't you looked at the screen? It's the enemies who are dropping the ball. Ha ha. We're really dropping the ball, though, because, you know, our shots on crit are probably going to get a kill, and they might well get 2 kills. Yeah. It's working. I see a scroll. It opened up my run, I see a scroll. This run's outstanding. If you hate grandstanding. Yo, did I just hit a note? Help. I feel like I just hit a note in a song. Alright, so it's an elite version of, like, my least favorite enemy in the game. Shall we? Okay, you know what? Wipe this guy first. He shot so quickly, dude. Yeah, I want him up here. Even though our turret won't work. Ah! Give me my cells back, you jerks. Alright, fight me here instead. The barnacle, dude. No! Stay away from me. He teleported like right beside me. Come on. Well, at least we landed a hit. What? It went through. It pierced the first enemy, but it's supposed to do some damage in the interim period. Out of ammo. Oh, thank God. I mean, it's a toxic cloud when you take damage. Hey, could you, like, not, though? Did he actually say YOLO when he died? Okay, what do we do now? Well, dude, I'm just gonna level with you. I'm starting to see the expiration date of this run. Luckily, straight up, we get another mutation. So it's great news. We have to buy these. It's expensive, but we have no choice. If we start to be able to heal after this, then, like, there is a god above. And if we don't, we don't. It's not our food store. Firebrands, a cursed sword. Comical. It's comical that you exist. Firebrand or Fire Torrent? I mean, the Fire Torrent at least has decent DPS. I think what we do instead is we, You're not supposed to shoot there. No! Help. We try to, like, reforge so that our bow burns enemies when they die, or even on hit, maybe. And then after doing that, come on, there we go. After doing that, we may no longer have the same kind of necessity for the Fire Torrent, and hopefully we could replace it with something purple that is a little better, but... Please, God. Let me heal. I think this is the kind of challenge I was looking for, though, if I'm being honest with you. The fact that now, you know, it really feels like Dead Cells has it out for me. I'm a sadist, because that's, like, what I want out of this game. And the fact that it exists now, all of a sudden, like, my ears have perked up. And they're like, now that you've taken the healing out of Dead Cells, it's a much more interesting game for me, personally, because, You know, it feels like just as soon as I've sussed out the formula, they've ripped it out of my hands. I like it. I like it. We want to get an absurd amount of scrolls here, please. I do feel under-scrolled. Now you, my friend. I'm going to spend a lot of gold on making you better. I really don't want to spend much more. Sure, why not? I hit you one more time. Victims burn! That's what we're looking for. Fires an arrow behind you. Incredible. And we need a mutation. So give me... I really think like more HP is probably for the best, but... We're never parrying. Ammo could be useful. I can see why these are important now. Reducing a curse restores 10% of your HP. So now if we get a curse... Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Now if we get a curse, we can find a way to heal off it. Which is important because apparently no other healing exists in the game. And you know what I'm doing. The brain's working. The brain's ticking, dude. You could break this door. Hear me out here. Break this door. Get a curse. 30? Okay, that's a little crazy. So I mean, I stand by this decision for now, but 30 is ridiculous. It gives us 10% of our HP back when the curse is... It says reduced, but I mean, I don't really know what reduced means in this context. I know we can't really afford to leave the gold behind, honestly. Alright, well, let's get started with our killing of 30 enemies then, shall we? I do see the equipment down there. We just gained a whole buttload of HP back. I'm not sure if you've noticed, it's a little slow going. So I'm trying to take advantage of this laser over here. Or not laser, lantern, I should say. So this is hilarious. The only way we heal now is by breaking cursed doors. And then that gives us 1 heal. Oh, he lived. At least temporarily. Where did that... I didn't even see that one. What a miss. Oh, I just hit my hand on the desk. Amazingly, we're 50% of the way, slightly more than 50% of the way, to making this strategy actually work for us and have given us a full heal. So, I'm just gonna call it, okay? I don't call this very often. That deserves a like on the video. You know, I see the numbers. I can tell that what the reception's like from a video, you know, if it's like 90, 10 likes, dislikes, that's pretty good. This one, I want to see like 98, 2 for your boy showing some ingenuity, sight unseen, like never prompted before, using his noggin to figure out a strategy. I want my participation trophy, okay? One day we will look at those, but for right now, actually, now that I look at them, they're too freaking expensive. Yet another thing that this update has done well. You were right. It makes me care about gold again. This is exactly the way we went last time. So do yourself a favor. Recharge your light. Go down. Hope for no spikes. Oh, that's extremely bad. Just dodging, just dodging. I think I lost him. Hello. It's not colorless. What? Why do you hate me this time? I thought we were good friends. Good friends, better food. Papa John's, dude, please. That was like the memeiest thing I've said in a long time. But the part of my brain supposed to come up with better memes than that is not working right now as a result of the myriad enemies, you know, around here. Keep in mind this lantern's gonna break. So we run to this permo lantern. 5 enemies left. He's not dead. The lantern's still alive. 4 enemies left. This guy's gotta go. But okay, now that we've lifted the curse, hilariously, oh no. We still kind of can't take damage because damage is forever, you know? There's a freaking lantern right there. Little overkill. I'll heal up to full. Alright, so officially, as of right now, 100% I feel like a god of this game. Now I feel like a moron. We didn't lose all the efficacy, but we lost a little bit. And what happens out of this clock tower? Or, yeah, like boss fight clock tower. Not clock tower, but clock room. I see the scroll. We gotta get it. Oh, this is horrible. I think we navigated that about as well as we could have after things got a little scary there. Continue with this. I know we're erring a little bit on the side of damage, but, you know, it's worked for us in the past. I think we're going to go now for something different. But for that time, I think it was fine. I'm not going to spend gold on cells. That's ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to go for another curse, knowing it'll probably roll over actually into the boss fight at this point. Hey, stay back, please. Away, away. 10%, 13, 8. 6,000 HP is pretty good for now. Wow, you are just so horrible that I'm very upset. This build has no good reason to actually, like, still be alive. Except that the world's greatest Dead Cells player is piloting it, so... You know, I'm actually very proud of myself on this run. I don't like our odds against the... Might as well check up here. I don't like our odds against this boss, if I'm being real with you. I think our odds of winning are actually pretty low. That's just being realistic. Ooh. Now, a curse chest that made us only have to kill 10 enemies. See, you know what the problem with this is? Are there even 10 enemies left in this whole friggin' game? The only reason I'm even coming here is... Oh, geez. This is like one of our only ways to friggin' heal, so... Yeah, there are some enemies left. I really can't... I just can't, like... Oh, now that we've gotten the teleporter, we actually can. Don't kill these guys. Go back, go back, go back. You need the... Yeah, you need the love here. Okay, so this is gonna seem absurd. And it may well be... I mean, it's kind of interesting how I think you have to play this game in order to make this work at this point. What is this? I didn't go here last time? I mean, the DPS is awesome. But our existing DPS is actually the exact same. A frantic sword, though. Ah, but it does extra damage to us. We could reforge it. Yeah, actually, I think we should. Fire Torrent's fine, but I'm actually, like, more than happy with this. So, what do? It's stupid, and I love it. Our only way to heal, apparently, is to take a curse. Which also gives us a bonus, I'd like to point out. So I'm not incredibly despondent. Colorless, plus 20% damage take. This is actually worse than what we're offering right now. If we end up being able to heal before the boss, none of this was worth it at all. But it would be hilarious, so... We may also have to beat the boss without getting hit. Okay, so you... There's one enemy down, and a little heal. I do see the kebab back there. Please God, just a room full of 10 enemies up here. Careful what you wish for, maybe. Please! Please! A lantern! He's done it. No enemies exist. Yo, we have to leave the floor. Alright, well, we gotta beat the boss without getting hit at all. In many ways, you know what? I just gotta say, I think that this is maybe for the best. It means that I'm going into the boss fight with no pressure. We're extremely confident. Unless there... Oh, there's more enemies! Never mind. I came to peace with my own death. For no reason. I just want to start... I want to make sure I got my game plan. 4 enemies remain. No. Not like this. Oh! Get this lantern. Crush this dude. Never, ever should have swapped inverted our weapon controls this close to, like, despair. Curse lifted. Yo. Your boy has become a master of the cells of death. Sorry, just real quick. Look at the damage on amulet. Hey. +1/+1. Damage from projectiles reduced. Minus 20% damage received. Hey, frig off for a second. I'm being joyful. Colorless. DPS is good. But it causes us problems. But it does give us a level of brutality. Which is actually HP. And then we can just spend our money reworking it. Yeah, I think we'd actually do this. Spend a little bit of money reforging it into something more useful. I don't want to fight the elites. I'm ready to go. I still don't like our odds against the boss. But I entered this floor a boy, and I have left it a man, having successfully navigated two curses just for the sole reason of... Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Oh, none of those are changing, dude. Well, at least it gives us a way to recover our HP. And yeah, okay. Hey, thanks. I entered that floor a boy, and I've exited a man. A man who knows what he needs to do in order to succeed on the second difficulty level in Dead Cells. Now, again, we've had this ceiling turret for, like, the whole friggin' game. At least it does actually fire now. That's gonna hurt like the dickens, dude. Remember, we actually... Oh, careful. No! We heal on melee. We're gonna die. Yeah, we're dead. We tried so hard, though, dude. I know we lost 125 cells, but there's nothing we could have given them to anyway. That was a fun run. I learned so much, and I actually feel better about that than I feel about a lot of my victories. So, back to 15 grand. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.